I want to make a tote. I want a simple construction, but with something that looks a little complicated. So I made this stitching and this space. I tried to make it in two ways, like this, simple, or like this. I prefer this one. I don't really like the proportions, so I make it a little thicker and a little taller. So the next one will be a little taller, like this. So I will show you the parts. I have a rigid bottom. It is lined with something thick and rigid. I have the face and the back of the bag. It has this type of consistency. I will make two decorative and functional parts. They will keep this face rigid, and it will be the place where I will attach the handles here and here. I am not sure yet, but it's possible that I will close the bag, the tote, with something like this, packs here. And I have those two parts that will be here and here. I will show you how easy it is to make this bag. Of course, on the pattern there will be all the holes, all the needed holes, but we will make a few tricks to make the bag quicker. This bag, the face of this bag will be bent from here to here, and it will go under the bottom. Here we have two little cuts because we will bend this like this. So here we will have something like this. It will be this over this. Because I want it to bend easily, I will use the grover as usual. It will bend as I want. This leather is thin, so I don't have to skive it. It will bend like this, and I will have to make two little cuts. I will mark them with an awl here and here. I will make the signs for the holes. I use my usual silver pen. We will have this here. Let's make it on the other side to see the contrast. So I will mark here and here because I will use glue. Let's see what do we have. We have all the signs. We know where to cut because we marked those with the awl, and I will make these two cuts. 1, 2. And you see it will bend like this, and this will be bent like this. I will paint the edges. I will have to paint these edges, all the edges, except this and this. I don't have to paint these edges because they will be under the face of the bag, like this. This is how I paint. This is how I paint the edges. I use a brush, but I will show you how I use different tools to paint the edges. When you paint the edges, keep a cloth near you, because if you make a small mistake, you can rapidly clean the paint with a cloth. I don't paint this part because it will be glued on the face of the tote, and I will paint it. I will paint them together. This is wet. I keep them in water because the paint is water diluted. And now I use this, I don't know its name, but I will use it like this. It's a proper tool for this leather, but I can assure you that every leather has a proper tool. I don't know exactly why. I guess it's about, in Romanian we call it tensiune superficială. It's a science property of the materials. You see, I removed the extra paint with my finger. It's reflex. Now I will show you how I place this here with glue and make the holes all in the same time. I scratch this a little. Gluing offers a special consistency. It makes the leather rigid. Laminated products like IKEA chairs. The wood is thin, but it is as solid as a thick monovolume wood. I don't have to let it dry because I will stitch everything, and stitching will keep everything in place. I use the signs to match the parts, and now you see this is rigid and it will stay like this. It will stay very good like this. Like this. I won't show them anymore. After that, after I will stitch this, I will show you another shortcut. I stitched this element, and now I will show you a trick. I won't stitch everything now. I will stitch from here to here and from here to here. Here is the cut. Only after that I will bend the bag like this. And probably before I will bend the band, I will stitch this here and here. But let's see what is the easiest way. How good it looks, you see? Really, really love it. Okay, this is the first step. This time I will double the second step. I will leave this hole only with one thread. You see? reinforcement for the thread is on the second step. Okay, I will help myself with an awl as usual. I punched this styrene, and now I will use the pony stitch, my magnetic pony stitch, my improvised magnetic pony stitch. It's so easy to sew. Let's see if it bends as I supposed to. Of course it bends because I used a grover and made this negative volume. I don't know its name in English. I used a grover. How do you name the space, that hole made by the grover? I will stitch all this line, and after that I will stitch this line, and we will see each other after that. I stitched those. I will use edge paint when I finish this, and I told you that I will show you how to stitch this part. It is a little tricky. So as usual I will use a pony stitch, a magnetic pony stitch. I already have the thread. So I will start from here, of course. Okay. Make this step like this. Okay, I will repeat this. It's important, it helps. Okay, I made the first step. It was the most difficult one. This is the second one. And this one I will double it. You see? It is not mandatory, but it is good to double it. It will be stronger. I don't need this anymore. It is an easier stitching, but because I have to keep it in camera, it is difficult. Let me try another position for for this. Now you see it is easier. I have this hole and this hole. I place the needle, then the other, like this. Like this. Now we are here, so I will bring this one. It bends because I use the grover to make this. this. Hey. Take care. Don't make a knot. It will be complicated to solve. So, like this. I want to double this step because I have to reinforce this step. Okay, it's not as okay. This will be like this. So I reinforced it. You see, it's not as hard as it looks like this. And so on. We are now here. Those steps are a little difficult too, but you can turn the pen and you see this. I have the needle here. It's so funny. It is a lot easier, but I have to keep this in camera. I will enlarge this hole with an awl. Take care, you have fingers. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, here is the needle. I make a back step. Of course I will try to make it like this. Okay. I double this step. I'll cut the thread, burn the knot. Sorry, I try to show you another angle about this stitching. It will be done exactly like the other one. I will double this step and this step. I doubled this one, I will double this one and this one. We finished those stitchings that was hard to make, and now we will make the easy ones. I will start from here. Same old story. If you have to film it, you have to keep it on the table. double the first step. Double 2 steps. I want to make almost invisible knots, so I'll cut a very short thread. This one too, very short, but because it is not on the last step, it will be good. It is here. I didn't even see it here. Okay, I will do the same with this one. I will stitch without you this, and this I will stitch it with you. I stitched this one, and now I will show you how I stitch it. First, I will help myself with this. Then I will start to stitch from here. Double this step. And so on. It is so easy. Now it is so easy. Another step and I will go to stitch it. Here. We will come here again when this will be ready. I have a tote. It doesn't have an envelope inside, so I will make one. And I'll have to make the handles. The handles will be these handles. I already have the signs for this stitching. And for making it solid and for design, of course, I will place this here. It looks really great. On the other side I will make holes here and here, and I will place a fastener from inside, and on that fastener I will place an envelope inside. See you later, alligator. We finished most of this bag. I will make this stitching And after that I will place these fasteners because I want to make an envelope inside. So first I will make 2 holes. Here and here. I make the holes according to this diameter. So now I'll make a 4 mm hole and another one. I will place this here. One. The other part, this one, will be placed on the envelope. Now I will glue this one too. It is easier to stitch. It is really easy to stitch when you glue, because everything stays together, stays in place. Take care to match the holes. Use an awl. I use this awl here. Everywhere I place it, it match. So next one this time. Here. My glue is so good that I can keep it only with glue. Let's stitch. I will place something inside the bag so I can stitch easier. This will make a volume. And now I can stitch easy. As usual, I will double the first step. Like this. Double the last step. Everything will be stitched like this. And after I will stitch this and those two, I'll come back to show you how I make the envelope. I will place the envelope. I stitched the handles. This is the envelope. It will be as big as this. I have to place the other part of the fastener. So I reinforce this leather because it is too thin. This leather. So I will make holes here and here. You have to place it like this, like this, like this. One. Fit it with metal. Okay. These tools at their place, always. And now I will glue this like this. It will have a little cover. I will glue. I will make the holes and I will stitch. It's easy. It's really easy. Of course you'll have the signs on the pattern, but I really recommend you to do it like this. It's really fast. You can use double adhesive tape. I'm afraid I invent English words or expressions because I don't know enough English. Now let's glue it. Hey, please. I will match the parts. I will make the holes. I always use a single punch, only from time to time I use this, but I prefer like this. I won't show you everything about this because it's holes and stitching and that's all. So see you after that when I will place the envelope in the tote. I stitched this envelope. It is a soft one. I used 1mm leather, and now I will place the envelope in the bag in this tote using these fasteners, and it stays like this. So this is a nice tote. It is easy to make, really easy to make. You have to take care in these points and only here in these corners, and I guess 6 hours, 8 hours of work, I don't know, but easy to make.